Tell you what, we're just gonna jump right now to the next episode. Let's go. Should I read the title? The Ultimate Battle. Cha! I did. I read it. What are you gonna do?
What?
Hey. Damn. When I was looking at the subtitles while they were speaking English, I could see the difference of the translation. And I tell you, I think the English writing is actually pretty good. It was actually better than what I was reading in the subtitles. I'm just gonna put it out there. The subtitle translations, not that strong. I think the English is actually pretty good. I like the voices, but also just the writing in particular. Things slid a lot better. I know that maybe it wasn't a direct translation to what is actually being said in Japanese, but I'm saying it from a writing perspective did a really good job. I can turn it on if you guys want to check this out for a bit, but here, hold on.
Huh?
I've never seen Sakura this good.
You see, so let's look at that. Like we could study that line, just that run one time, and this happens over and over again, right? I've never seen like the way Kakashi said that. It felt like it was more integrated into the scene, whereas Sakura is at her best. Doesn't feel as integrated into the scene. I'll try to find another one.
Hold on. You're not saying she's better than me.
Is she better than me?
You're the greatest.
Well, that's right. You see, no, but the way he says it is sarcasm. Like you feel the sarcasm. Maybe it's a mix of the voice actor in there. I don't know.
Sending chakra all throughout her body and using it in conjunction with a well-timed jutsu.
And using it in conjunction with a well-timed jutsu, as opposed to using the technique with it at a right timing. You see what I'm saying? It's extremely disruptive. It doesn't feel right. I think the subtitle. I'm gonna get destroyed. The subtitles are a little bit sloppy. There, I said it. Let's move on.
Even from the start of her training, she was extremely good.
That's true. I mean, they did make comments about that.
So this isn't a surprise.
That she was good at it because she's very studious and she applies like what she learns very well. She just didn't use it. That's, I think, a choice. It's not that she can't do it, although that's how it comes across. But it's a choice that she doesn't use it. She doesn't want to fight if she doesn't have to. Okay. Bing! Of course. Fights lasting so long it's in slow-mo. Oh! Jeez Louise. They're gonna knock each other out, I'm telling you. This is gonna end up in a duel. You know what I'm saying?
At this rate, this
I don't know what I'm
battle will
saying.
never-
Duel is what they're having.
They've been at it for 10 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Your obsession with your looks and your hair can't be surpassed.
Wow.
I've been training too hard to worry about that stuff. I've
She's gonna cut off her hair. No.
What
They gotta differentiate the design, so I don't think that she's anything. She's not gonna cut off her hair. Mean in business. She is. She's gonna cut off her hair.
See? I don't need this!
I like the differentiating look, though. You know, she stood out. Everyone's gonna know the sign.
For jutsu sign.
Oh yeah, okay. We saw that in the tests.
Look, I
What?
know you're
That
frustrated.
fool.
It's a jutsu that allows the user to take over their opponent's spirit. There are major flaws to this formidable jutsu that
Textbook
first,
knowledge right
the
here.
User's even if the spiritual energy misses the enemy, it can't return to the user's own body for several minutes. And
Whoa.
this in battles that are most often measured in
Oh.
seconds.
Why is she giving her
user's
this? She
body,
could have had the win.
your
She could have had the win.
Using that jutsu here wouldn't just
There's
be
a plan.
bad
There's a
idea.
plan.
She's only
She's-
supposed to use this with me, so
What?
I can immobilize the enemy first
Oh,
with my
nice.
shadow
Holy crap.
possession
I like it.
jutsu.
There's no way she'll hit Sakura.
Don't do it!
Ninja art, mind transfer jutsu.
Is she gonna? But what do you get? Like, how does she knock her?
What an unfortunate choice,
What?
Ino.
Yeah. What? The hair?
No way!
What is it?
You fell for it,
Oh,
Sakura.
yeah.
A special rope that's made from my hair with my chakra
my-
poured into it.
That's awesome.
There's no
Oh,
way
damn.
I'll ever miss with this jutsu now.
Now I see.
That's pretty clever.
That little.
Oh, that noise messed me up, man. Yeah, like I have no idea how this could end, man. Is it end for real now? Cause like, isn't she out? Like, what is
That's
happening?
really unfortunate.
This episode is out of control. It's so simple, and yet it's trippy. It's like it's so trippy. So many layers of trippy trip. Cause like now what?
And with Sakura. I mean, Sakura's acting really strange, don't you think?
futile.
And how does that work? If she says
The
I
mind transfer
quit,
jutsu-
is Sakura saying I
The
quit,
mind
or is
transfer.
Ino saying I
Does
quit?
that mean that...
And just like that, it's over. Now then,
Is it though?
Sakura, now I, Sakura Haruno, would like to say
Wow.
that I with
No!
Oh.
Sakura, don't!
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's not loud.
Man, that kid's
No.
just so annoying.
You worked so hard to get here, Sakura! Don't disgrace yourself now by losing to that lady!
I guess they're not stopped from interrupting and screaming things at the fight. It's just no one's doing it. Except Naruto.
Yell all you want. There's nothing you can do now.
Or, bam, you see, you get too cocky. You got too cocky. You should have just ended it. You'll never learn.
What's wrong? Are you withdrawing?
Oh, wow.
Well, are you or not?
This guy. She's done for now. She's done for.
Which one
She
is
just
it?
wrecked her body now. Mind squish.
Something looks wrong.
She's gonna be wrecked. I kind of forget the rules of this, where if someone gets taken out, they're like, aren't they out of the narrative? Like, aren't they out of the I just can't see Ino being removed. I don't know, man. A draw was the word I was looking for ages ago. A draw, not the wool.
Can't be.
God, that took a while. I caught up. Like it's like both of them are weak now because she actually pushed them out, pushed her out. So
she didn't have enough chakra to do it right.
she doubled up.
But now, both of them are almost out of chakra. This battle will come down to brute force.
And both of them are going to knock each other out. And not quite end of episode, so like broken hands. Did they both get? Okay, they both got wrecked here. Okay, yeah. That's the only way you do this, and you keep them both in the fight, I guess, or they're both out of the fight, and that's it. But I forget what that means. It's been a long time. Yeah, just stay down. Just stay down. A draw. That's the
For a
only way you can
double
do this part of the
knockout,
narrative.
No one gets through the fourth battle of this
There it is.
preliminary.
Okay.
This match is over.
What? No way!
Despite her success with Naruto and Sasuke, I didn't think Sakura had what it takes to win here.
No
But
one
she's
did.
grown a lot.
No one
She may
did.
not have done as well as she would have liked, but still, a lot of good happened here. I really feel that it was the right choice to send her to these Chunin exams.
Probably risky. She could end it up with Gaara, and then she'd be done.
Did I lose then?
Oh,
That's no fair. I'm the one who wants to cry. To think I tied with you. I still can't believe that happened. Guess you finally got a flower to bloom.
wow.
A beautiful flower.
Close the loop on that one.
And don't forget, I won't just hand over Sasuke to you. Understand,
Wow,
Sakura?
come on. She doesn't want him. She doesn't want him.
Oh yeah, well that goes double for you, Ino, you ugly pig!
Get
I thought we
ready.
were missing the whole fight. They weren't even gonna show it. Tamari. Let me just re-situate myself here. It's been a while. Tamari, okay. Oh, with Gaara. That's right. And Kankuro. Okay. Okay, and Sand Village. Okay, got it. Got it. All right, and that is it. That's a wrap. Welcome back to the show. And I was doing the whole narrative pattern breakdown for the series just to have fun along the way. And I said, my brain from, again, because I had to put a bunch of the episodes together in those compilations to bring them back to this channel. And I remember saying something like towards 60. So I think I'm in the 40s at this point. We're in the act 2 of the bigger plot from episode 20 to now. And none of this has to make sense. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? I've talked about that in past episodes, but just in case people are discovering this for the first time, you can see the episodes of the whole series. It's going to be in somewhere down below, whether YouTube does it or there's a playlist link or something like that. In any case, or you can search on the channel. But I like to kind of block things out to see where I am and what to expect, so that when I do some analysis along the way, I can sort of I have a gauge in my head of what I'm trying to look for. In this particular case, we're in the zone of the Act 2 range for the longer run, so like 10 episodes per act. So we're at the midway point. So that was a bit of a reprieve. It was one of the main characters, so it could have been maybe that catalyst, that midpoint arc of an Act 2. These two next characters, so 1010 and, oh god, was it Tamari? are going to be going up against each other. Neither of them have shown their abilities to my knowledge. I can't remember if in the quiz they did something. I don't remember what they did. It was a long time ago. In real world time, it's probably a year and a half ago since I watched the quiz stuff. But it still feels like characters that they don't feel like they have a lot of weight. So do I feel like it's going to be a whole episode for that fight? Probably not. It's going to reveal maybe something else. Like Tamari being part of Gaara's team and Kankuro, like maybe they're going to bring up something around that plot. Like I would imagine maybe a Gaara thing comes back into play so that they can almost like if we're in the middle of an act 2 of the arc, then maybe it could be that they have to remind us of Gaara as a character and what he might be bringing to the story. I personally believe that's going to be our Act 2B, like our next 10 episodes is likely going to pivot back towards him being a risk or a threat. More than the quiz. I think the quiz is just it's kind of like a wrapper around another part of the narrative that has to do with Orochimaru and Gaara. How both of those come together, I am not sure. I don't think they are together. We still have Sasuke out of the picture. If he comes back, it's likely going to be maybe in 10 episodes is where my best guess would be, because I feel like the Gaara and Sakura, oh god, I'm doing it again. It's been like 2 years and I'm still saying Sakura when I mean Sasuke. Jesus, it's not that I'm mistaken the characters, it's the names, man. So Sasuke, to bring Sasuke back, I believe that will also bring back the story of Orochimaru and the whole like thing that he's like, because now he's got like that whole seal or something like that. So, and I think that will be the all shit hits the fan of Act 3. That would be all of it coming back together. If I had to guess, just to put it on the table now, just because I have to have something out there, it would be like episode 50 to 60 might be where this arc ends, somewhere in those ranges. And so somewhere on the 50 episode mark, I think that's when all the pieces are going to come together. We're not going to be doing this battle stuff anymore. This is an Act 2 kind of scenario. We're getting all the pieces here, and then we're going to move on to the actual threat of this arc. And so there you go. There's the speculation up front. Do not spoil me in the comments below. I do speculate very freely along the way, and I think that's part of the fun for me and hopefully for the audience to kind of just see like how close I get or how completely deviated I am from what happens. That's all part of the fun. And if I get to do these more back to back, which I hope at least this arc, I'm gonna be trying to get through this arc in the next maybe 2 weeks, crossing fingers, just so that I can have a really good sense back to where I am in the narrative flow of things, and see if I'm getting it right. If the more right I get, the more maybe momentum I get to keep coming back to these more often, because it'll draw me in, because I will want to see if I'm right. And so that's part of it. Like I want to know what's happening in the plot as well, of course. But I love doing this exercise with media that has really good structure to it, and I believe Naruto has all of the above. Good characters, good callbacks to, ages ago. Like they don't let any ideas go, and very good seeding. They seed a lot of little ideas, and then when they sprout, they bloom. They reveal just enough, but you never feel like you have all of the answers. Like it feels like this can always take another step. Like the whole thing with the hair thread, that came out of the blue, right? And so I feel like they're always going to keep stacking. And as they learn and age, I'm sure all of these ninjas get better and better at their skills. Anyways, thank you everybody for showing up. I'll catch you in the next stack of episodes. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.